I know you always say you can't gain weight in 811, but then why I gained weight and I haven't got a restriction calorie? Well, I've just had about 35 bananas blended with water total this morning, and I've put on 8 pounds already today, and it's only 12 o'clock. So I've already gained 8 pounds from when I got up at 5 o'clock this morning, and it's 12 o'clock now, so what's that? 6, 7 hours. 8 pounds, I was gaining a pound per hour. So I've gained 8 pounds today. I gain thousands of pounds per year. They just don't stay on me. You've got to gain weight. You've got to gain weight every single meal. Every single time you eat a piece of lettuce, you're gaining weight. Every time you have some water, you're gaining weight. Every time you eat some bananas, you're gaining weight. You're gaining weight all the time. When you have some salt, you're gaining weight. You can't stop gaining weight. I don't understand people like the next day they weigh themselves and go, oh my God, I've gained weight, I've gained weight, I've gained weight, oh my God, oh my God, oh my God, oh my God. And people go psycho about it. They were saying, I weigh like 95.6 pounds today, Harley, and last week I was like 94.8 pounds, I've gained like a pound, what's going on, I don't know, oh my God, I'm freaking out. I'm like, man, you got to get a life. You got to get some real problems instead of like worrying about what the fucking numbers in the scale says, man. So you're going to gain weight. Doesn't matter what you eat. Every time you eat food, every time you shove something in your mouth, if you get this bicycle helmet and blend it in the Vitamix, I don't recommend doing that. Let's say you did blend this Vitamix helmet smoothie concoction and you drank water and bicycle helmet and you drank that. It's got no calories, but you're going to gain weight. You're just going to gain weight. That's just how it is. You can't get around that. I remember one time I was out cycling with a relatively new cyclist, and it was a pretty warm day. And we're approaching a long climb, and I said, you haven't really drunk much water in the last half an hour. Maybe you want to knock that bottle back before we hit this climb, because you're going to be using up a lot of hydration there. And he's like, no, I want to be light for the climb. So I'm like, you're carrying the water on your bike. You're better off carrying it in your stomach. You're better off weighing more on your body, so you're hydrated. And he's like, no. And anyway, so we said, all right, that's cool. He didn't make up the climb. We got halfway up the climb, he started cramping up. He said, oh, I'm not fit enough. And I'm like, dude, you're just not drinking enough water. He goes, no, I'm not conditioned enough, I got to do more training. So this guy obviously quit cycling soon after, and I haven't heard from him for a few years, but last time I saw him, he was getting quite overweight. So people have this thing in their head, this paradigm of like, oh, I can't gain weight. You've got to get used to gaining weight. You're going to gain weight every hour of the day. Every time you have something in your mouth, you're going to gain weight. Get used to that. That's normal. It's normal. There's a difference between gaining weight and getting fat. You can't get fat on this lifestyle. So then you've got the anorexics go, I got to a healthy weight and I started like looking normal again, but I want to be like a bag of broomsticks. That's what I want to be. I want to be a broomstick with a potato sack on itself. That's what I want to look like. So you got those people who say, I got fat, but in reality, it's impossible to get fat on a high carbohydrate, low fat diet. Impossible. Dietary thermogenesis. Look at all the long-term people on this lifestyle. Some people call me fat. I've got anorexics out there going, dude, you're looking pretty fat. Like, you're looking pretty fat, man. You got to lean up a bit during it. So it's everyone's personal definition of fat can be quite different. So it's always good to, instead of just reading a comment like I've read below and make a judgment on that, we've got to get more information on the person. We're going to look at the person and go, oh, yeah, okay, you're really gaining a lot of weight. You're really getting fat. Okay, yeah, I understand. Or if, let's say, they are obese, we can go, okay, well, what else is going on here? What else are you eating? What's your past history? Stuff like that. But when we just read a comment like that, it's easy to make assumptions in our head, and then that can be very limiting. So I like to use real-world examples, and I comment on these little things like that, but it's, when I can see someone in the flesh and I can point out and go, oh, this is what you're obviously doing, or this is actually good what you're doing, or this is actually really destructive what you're doing. So why do people gain weight? That's just normal. You're going to gain weight every single meal, every single time you have a bit of water, you're going to gain weight. If you want to lose weight, just spit more often. Because every time you spit, you lose more weight. And there's people out there who spit to lose weight. Because if they weigh you 2 grams less, that's an accomplishment. So, I mean, I can go on about it, but I want to keep this video short. So, you're going to gain weight every meal. Done. You get used to gaining weight because that's just how it is. So, gaining weight and being fat are 2 different things. I just want to let you know on that one. So, don't forget to subscribe, like, and share this video. Thanks for watching. We'll see you soon. Post your comments down below. Let's get through them.